Rise and recite the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You've received the minutes of the prior meeting. What are your wishes?
Move. Second.
Any questions or discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Jeff.
Yeah,
There?
yes, he's there. He just muted himself.
Okay.
Number one on the list is the approval of the contract with PCI for the Pioneer Road Project. LFM-CO 38, parent P65. /7X-38.
Keep that.
Second. Yeah, you do this. All right, any discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Second is to approve the appointment of Ray Calloway for the co-patrolman out of Conrad.
What is a co-patrolman?
It is a blade operator during the winter, utility during the summer.
Okay. Approval. Is there a second? Any questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Requesting the appointment of Tanner Mason for the tandem truck driver / utility operator out of Grundy Center.
Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved. Second.
Questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
On next one is the approval of the revised work and right of way permit request. This is also our driveway, or not our driveway, but any other additional works needs to be in the right of way, like tile crossings and stuff like that. The last one was really old and has been copied up many times and has become blurry and just outdated. So Gary and Lorraine worked very hard on revising it and bringing it up to today's standards.
Okay, is there a motion?
Anything other than driveways? Or does it include?
So driveways have their own permit.
Right.
Utility permit. This is everything else.
Okay.
Such as like tile crossings or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay, is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Is there a second? Thank you. Any further questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
So we are in need of a part-time hire. We extended out an offer to a person, however, they wanted to know how long we would keep them on. I would like to request that we at least keep on a part-time person for a period of 6 months. And just want to know how you guys feel about that. I know we'll be able to keep them busy. This is for the person who is currently gone. We don't know how long they're going to be gone for, but to keep them on, even give them, say, hey, this is a 6-month window, to give the part-time person actual ability to say, hey, so then they have an opportunity to look for a job. The person we did offer it to has a full-time job. They become, getting rid of all their benefits and stuff like that. This would just give them enough opportunity to look for another job if that time comes. Not, hey, 2 months, all right, thanks for your service. We found this person during our interview process.
What would the salary be?
It is probationary period pay of $28.83. They will have IPERS, they will not have their own insurance, they will not have holiday pay. Just same as a standard part-time or summer help position. However, they will be driving a dump truck, have their full Class A and everything like that, so we would be paying them probationary period pay.
That would commence immediately.
Mhm.
Is So you're not divulging that name yet this morning until we decide if we're willing to go there, then you'll go back to them and see if they still want
Yes.
to take the job.
Yes. And I don't want to, hurt their chances at any current
Sure.
position they may.
So then
Yeah.
presumably you'd bring that back if they are,
Well, it'd just be a part-time hire, but if you want me to bring back the part-time hire.
well,
I
not
will.
necessarily. I was just trying to get the procedural,
Yep.
because this is unusual.
Right, well, it's just like I'm hiring summer help.
Right, I understand.
But it's just throughout the winter
Mhm.
and for a period, because we have couple people gone. For an undetermined time at the moment.
Okay,
Don't know when they will return, and we wanna make sure that we're fully staffed for this winter.
Move to approve.
okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Approval of a utility permit for underground electric through Alliant Energy. This is northwest of Conrad. They're only doing a few hundred feet to a power pole and then back onto the grid at one of their substations.
Is there a motion to that effect? Second.
Second.
Any discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And then another underground utility permit for Alliant Energy. This is for H Avenue for 1 mile south of Conrad. They're putting in underground line, a 1 mile stretch.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Looking for approval for nutrient ag for bulk fuel quote out of Grundy Center. We ran low, so we had to get more diesel and gasoline.
So,
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Department matters, we're gonna be, well, once with this rain, we might not be dragging for much longer. We're trying to get some roads dragged up this, today here, for as long as the, weather allows us and the road conditions do, and then they've got the, Hawk Avenue should be opening up tomorrow for the bridge on that, but we will be closing the, is it D65 there, east-west of New Century FS, northwest of Conrad. We got 2 bridges we're gonna be doing on that road, on that stretch of road. So we'll be closing down 1.5 miles of it. Starting tomorrow at 7 a.m.
how long will that?
That'll probably take 2 weeks.
Who's doing that work?
Boulder,
Both of them?
doing some bridge deck repair. So just a heads up there, but Hawk Avenue and Green Products is open east-west. Hawk Avenue will be opened up here tomorrow, end of day tomorrow. Is what it's looking like.
Okay. Anything else for Jeff this morning? Thank you. You received the bills in the mail. What are your wishes?
And on the, but that's all of, all the law enforcement center bills in now. There's some for CG on here in Pittsburgher. So is that everything? Probably, maybe?
Yes. I don't know if there'll be a final work burger on that contract that we signed for the, I don't know if it was like 80,000 or whatever it was for them.
For the beginning,
There might
yeah.
be a final one on that, but it can't be that much, cause I think we paid quite a bit to them already.
Okay,
But I think the rest, what was the Stevie one?
well, it's like 179,000.
Oh, yeah, for pay app.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was an extra one you were throwing, okay.
No.
Yeah, the pay app should all be done.
And so that one, I thought it was like 173, but there must have been maybe something that wasn't included on the last total that we had for the ARPA bills, but, and maybe I was wrong. I looked at the bills, they're all, I mean, it's all in there.
Cause I think there was 3 payouts, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That they sent over, and those were the last 3 that they told me that they needed to do, so,
And it had the, change order, so.
yes, then that is the last one.
Okay.
The one that I made them change, yep, for credit on some of that stuff that they didn't do.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? All those in favor say aye.
Hold it, you gotta have a motion.
Okay,
I'll move the.
thank you, appreciate it. Is the second on Heidi?
Second.
Okay, thank you, thanks, Mark. Yeah. All right, no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried, thank you. Post-election audit report, auditor super certification.
That actually went really well. I mean, we came out exact
Good.
with that count. And Angela came in very excited
Good, good,
after finishing the spreadsheet, but yes, that went really well.
good. Okay. So that, no action on our part other than to sign documents? Okay, thank you. Second tier canvas of the AGWSR Community School Public Measure. There's been that request, I understand.
I have not received a request for a recount
Oh, you
at this
haven't?
point.
You said, is today the last?
Today is the last day by far.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right.
And I thought, or I was actually hoping they would get it to us if they're gonna do it on Friday.
Mhm.
That would have been good, cause then you could have approved it today, but if I receive it today, then we'll have to do another, probably an emergency meeting to approve that.
So what are
By
the
this
time
board.
constraints on something like that?
Time constraints, it has to be done before, I wanna say December 2nd.
So if we dealt with it next Monday, it would still meet those timelines? Or do you?
That'll be tight
rather-
because they won't give them any days, cause we're closed that Thursday and Friday afterwards.
Right,
And if he's gonna do that with all 4 counties.
yeah.
You know, the only difficult part is we have to crack open each one of these precincts
Mhm,
and dig out all the AGWSR ballots.
mhm.
Plus, we have to get the ones out of the absentee, which that'll take some time in itself.
So do you
to get all
bring,
those
do you
out.
bring back?
I might have to
folks
bring in
to
a
help
couple
with that?
folks to help with that.
Okay,
Cause if that process, they designate someone on their petition. I designate someone and then those 2 meet and they designate a
Third-party
third
neutral,
person
yeah.
for the count. But we
Okay.
may need some additional help for that, because there's also 2 days where Amy and I are at training for, that's the real estate training for ISAC.
Okay,
So if he makes a request on 5 today, we may have to have a special meeting this week.
Yes,
okay.
Then we'll play that way here.
yes,
See what happens.
that should work.
Okay.
And after that, there were a couple of votes, I think, that we did pick up through that. But not, I think it pushed their difference from 1 point, just under 2 votes to maybe just under 3.
Okay,
But yeah, they were looking for 3 additional votes to get that to pass. It was that close.
okay, that was just an FYI, I assume.
Yes.
All right, consideration and action on the 2024 Family Farm Tax Credit application. What are your wishes?
Move approval on that list. Second.
Okay, any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approved disallowance of family farm credit and authorized chairperson to sign letter to property owner. Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Okay,
Second.
any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Updates on various board and committee meetings?
Together for Families meeting Thursday. We will be looking for a new board member as a health rep. So we're looking on that. Next year I'll be the chairperson of that board. We're looking at, shared coordinator position with Mitchell, Chickasaw and Floyd County with their group. Their coordinator is retiring and in the current, I guess, everybody else is merging. We're gonna try and be proactive and kind of look towards something in that line. So we're moving forward with that, just to kind of exploring right now. Other than that, we went over financials, approved to fully fund all of the requests for the rest of the year. And yeah, most of the time was spent on discussion with the shared position and how to go forward with that. So,
Anything else? I had a landfill commission meeting last Thursday night, pretty routine. We did make a motion and approve it to, purchase a new overhead door opener for the north big door. We had a professional company come out and determine that it was, beyond repair, so, otherwise it's pretty typical meeting, so. Anything else to come before us today? Is there a motion to adjourn?
second,
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Got anything more for us?